Have you ever wished for something so intensely that it felt real, even before it happened? What if I told you that this feeling, this act of living in the wish fulfilled, is not just daydreaming, but a powerful technique to manifest your desires? Today, we're diving deep into the teachings of Neville Goddard and the science behind one of his most transformative concepts, living in the end. Neville Goddard was a profound spiritual teacher from the early 20th century. He wasn't a guru with complex rituals. His message was simple, yet revolutionary. He taught that our imagination is God, the creative power within us. And the key to unlocking this power is to assume the feeling of your wish already being a reality. This isn't about wishful thinking. It's about a conscious, deliberate shift in your state of being. So, what does it mean to live in the end? It means to mentally and emotionally inhabit the reality you desire. If you want a promotion, you don't just hope for it. You start thinking, feeling, and acting as if you already have it. How would you walk? How would you talk? What conversations would you be having? You would feel confident, secure, and accomplished. The goal is to make this feeling so natural that it becomes your dominant state. Now you might be thinking, this sounds great, but where's the science? Let's connect this to what we know about the brain. Our brains can't always tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you intensely visualize and feel an experience, you activate the same neural pathways as you would if it were actually happening. This is the principle behind visualization techniques used by top athletes and performers worldwide. They don't just practice physically, they mentally rehearse their success, feeling the victory long before the game even starts. This process is linked to the Reticular Activating System, or RAS, in our brainstem. The RAS is like a filter for information. It decides what gets your conscious attention. When you consistently focus on a specific goal and immerse yourself in the feeling of its achievement, you're essentially programming your RAS to look for anything related to that goal. Suddenly, you'll start noticing opportunities, meeting the right people, and getting ideas that were seemingly invisible to you before. It's not magic. You're aligning your perception with your intention. Furthermore, living in the end rewires your subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind governs about 95% of our daily life, our habits, our beliefs, our automatic reactions. Most of our limiting beliefs like, I'm not good enough, or I'll never be wealthy, are lodged deep in the subconscious. By repeatedly feeling the reality of your success, you are implanting a new, empowering belief. You are overwriting the old programming. This new belief then starts to direct your actions and decisions automatically, moving you effortlessly toward your goal. Let's make this practical. How do you actually do it? Neville offered a simple yet powerful technique, which he often called the state akin to sleep. Just before you fall asleep at night, your conscious mind is relaxed and the gateway to your subconscious is wide open. This is the perfect time to practice. Here's the method. First, get crystal clear on what you want. Don't be vague. What would your life look like if your wish were fulfilled? Specifically, what would imply that it's already done? Maybe it's a congratulatory handshake from your boss, a loved one hugging you in your new home, or seeing a specific number in your bank account. Choose a short, simple scene that takes place after your wish has been granted. Next, as you're lying in bed, ready for sleep, relax your body completely. Close your eyes and bring this scene to your mind. But don't just watch it like a movie. Step into the scene. Experience it in the first person. What do you see with your own eyes? What do you hear? What do you touch? Most importantly, what do you feel? The feeling is the secret. Feel the joy, the relief, the gratitude, the security. Loop this short scene over and over again like a lullaby until you drift off to sleep. The key is to feel it so real that you carry that feeling into your slumber. If you do this consistently, night after night, you are impressing your subconscious mind with the reality of your new state. You are planting the seed. During your waking hours, the work continues, but in a more subtle way. It's about maintaining the assumption. Whenever you think about your desire, don't think of it as something you want in the future. Think from it as something you already are or have. If a doubt creeps in, gently redirect your thoughts. Ask yourself, how would I feel right now if my wish were already true? Then, embody that feeling. It's a mental diet where you refuse to entertain thoughts and feelings that contradict your desired end. This doesn't mean you sit on the couch and do nothing. Inspired action will naturally follow. When you truly believe you are the person who has what you desire, your actions will align with that belief. You'll make that call, send that email, or start that project not out of desperation, but from a place of quiet confidence. The how will unfold in ways you might not have predicted. Your job is not to figure out the how. Your job is to remain faithful to the end. Let's look at some examples. Say you want to manifest a loving relationship. Instead of feeling lonely and focusing on the lack of a partner, live in the end. Imagine the feeling of your partner's hand in yours. Imagine the comfortable, happy conversations you have. Feel the love and security. As you embody this state, your demeanor changes. You become more open, confident, and magnetic, which naturally attracts the very experience you're imagining. Or perhaps you want to start a successful business. Live in the end of that success. Feel the pride of seeing your product helping people. Imagine the financial freedom it brings. As you marinate in this state of being a successful entrepreneur, you'll find yourself making bolder decisions, spotting opportunities, and persevering through challenges with a resilience you didn't know you had. One common pitfall is looking for immediate signs in the outside world. Neville called this looking for evidence. This can create anxiety and weaken your faith in the unseen reality. You've planted the seed. You don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You trust the process. You water it with your faith and feeling, and you let it grow in its own time. The physical world is just a shadow, a delayed reflection of your consciousness. Change your consciousness first, and the reflection has no choice but to change. Living in the end is a discipline, a practice of mental and emotional mastery. It's about choosing your state of consciousness deliberately, rather than letting external circumstances dictate your feelings. It's about understanding that you are the creator of your reality, and your most powerful tool is your own wonderful human imagination. So, tonight, I challenge you to try it. Pick one desire, just one. Create a short, simple scene that implies it's already done. As you fall asleep, loop that scene with all the feeling you can muster. And then, go about your day tomorrow living from that assumption. Notice the subtle shifts in your thoughts, your feelings, and the opportunities that begin to appear. This is the science and art of manifestation as taught by Neville Goddard. It's not about magic wands. It's about the creative power that resides within you. You have everything you need to build the life of your dreams, because it all starts in your imagination. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on unlocking your true potential. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Until next time, keep imagining beautifully.